Hello, hello. I should not be muted. Hello? Ah. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Rain. Alright. So you have a couple of side quests and the main quest. Awesome. Ah, yes. The new mechanic. Hey, Fly. Fly, you missed a golf bag, man. Thank you for the hydrate. Did you hear my mini rant about it? Oh, I see. Listen, it's important. Yes. Oh, also, Fly, you'll be pleased to learn Tomorrow there'll be a Pokemon video. And it will have the montage that Stella suggested that I put into it. Oh, sure, you can join. There you go.
I don't know if it was needed.
It was needed. It needed to talk about these things that they're doing. The entire point of my channel is to talk about storytelling.
I watched it twice. It was so hilarious. Plus, it was Golf Bag Man. I mean, you can't miss it. But the storytelling is great here.
It is. Most of the time.
Except during that one part.
And that other part. And that part over there. Oh, and that part way over there.
Yeah. And that one. You
And
can't
that
forget
one
about
too.
that one. Was a great chunk. we can definitely all agree that his bag is a golf bag.
Absolutely, that thing's
And
a
it
golf
has
bag.
very many
I will
swords.
accept no other answer. That's a golf bag.
Now that you've seen it though, and you see that it looks like it literally stands there like a golf bag. Like they had no other
It's a mechanical golf bag too. You
reference
see
to
how
go.
it rotated to give him exactly what he wanted? Nah, he got a mechanical golf bag. Over-engineered piece of shit.
I want one of those. Yeah. Oh man.
Well, yeah, I specifically went through that scene like point by point and went, hang on, hold up.
That cutscene was so weird.
Isn't it though?
When everything's on fire, right? And Kryle goes, I need a healer. You're like sitting there and you're like,
Oh no, they fixed it. You see that? They fixed it where she goes, you're a healer, ain't ya? Help me.
I'm
did you not
glad
notice
they fixed it because when I went through it, it was not that. It was we need a healer.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
no. They
me.
fixed it. I saw that and I was laughing. I'm like, oh no, Fly's gonna never live this down now.
It's so bad too because you're standing there as a white mage, and they go, we need a healer, and you're like, yeah, me, I'm the healer.
That's what happened to Fly, but I guess they did some recoding in the background between patches somewhere, and so no, Kryle instead says, you're a healer, help, help me, I need you.
Aw, man. It was so bad because you just...
Apparently you're not a real healer, Fly. Only I am.
Oh my god. Standing there as a white mage, or I think I was a scholar. I was one of the two. It didn't matter. I was a healer, and Kryle just didn't acknowledge me as a healer.
Not a real healer.
Not a real healer, I guess. I'm not the true white mage. Oh, they did it. Okay, well, it still sucks because you just didn't get acknowledged as a healer.
And then I go through it as my second character here, who's a healer, thinking that it's gonna be very funny and I'm gonna get to laugh at it. And then they go, "You're a healer, aren't you? Help me!" And I'm like, "Well, there goes my laugh." They fixed it. I appreciate it though. Honestly, like I've mentioned this a couple times.
Does it make sense? Does it make sense that you're
nice
a healer
now.
and they acknowledge you?
Well, and also like that's like my favorite thing that Final Fantasy has done a number of times. Like if you go into Heavensward as a Dragoon, well, part of the Dragoon questline in Arama Born is that you're a rare second Azure Dragoon, and they acknowledge that in Heavensward if you go in as a Dragoon. And they do a couple of little things like that all over the place, like the fact that I did coils, and then you have the conversation with Alize in which she goes, "Hey, you helped me in coils." That's like my favorite thing about this game. That's so much extra coding they did not have to do, and I appreciate it.
Did I do coils?
Yes, I
Before
made
or
you do
after
coils before you got to Heavensward.
Before? Okay, so I did get the proper conversation.
Yeah.
I only call it proper because that's how the conversation should be.
Yeah, well, and also, like, Coils was intended to be story-based. Like, yeah, people don't like that right now because they're used to nowadays where there's a normal mode, which is the story, and then there's the Savage mode, which has no story, right? Like, that's what the standard is now. But during Coils, when they were first starting, they, of course, didn't do that. They just went, people will do this hard content. That's fine for the story. So that's a Savage level fight if you go in, you know, at level synced. That's a Savage level fight that has story attached to it.
Very important story.
Honestly, yeah, like it's the entire story of what the Calamity was. Like I wish it wasn't, but no, that's actually vital for the world building.
Especially between you and her and the twins themselves and who this guy that they keep mentioning, the grandfather.
Yeah, Louis Soir. Mm-hmm. And Louis Soir is so important. They bring him up all the time.
Yeah, and you just sit there, you're just like, who's that guy?
Who are you talking about?
Like, who are you talking about? Why is he so important?
Yeah, but like no, if you do coils, then you know exactly why he's so important. And there's also like that's technically the start of both of the twins' character arcs. So if you don't do that, you already are starting the twin story with like a section missing, and you're like, wait. Oh yeah, no, I love just dropping in this game. It's so much fun. Shortcut.
Insane. Who's this Louis Soir guy? I don't know who it is. Who dat?
Who dat? New phone, who dis?
Who dat guy? Yeah. Who dat guy? Oh, you mean the like one of the most important characters in the game?
Yeah,
that
guy. The
guy.
beginning of the game.
It's so bad because they mention him so often. Like it's.
He's like this mythical figure. Who like even has relevance to later in the game too. Like I wish it were just like, oh, it's just a Realm Reborn and Heavensward and you can kind of muddle through without it. But no, they'll reference him in Stormblood. They'll reference him in Endwalker. They'll reference him in Dawn Trail sometimes. Well, not really Dawn Trail. They did kind of move away from that finally. But like they mentioned him in Endwalker, which is the end of the arc.
Just. And what's crazy, since you did a whole bunch of side quests, right? They literally reference him in so many things.
Yeah, the side quests are he's everywhere.
I have no idea who this guy is. It's just
a dude.
Yeah, they tell you, they show you on the wall. They're like, yeah, it's this guy, and they're like, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, who does?
Why is he so important though? I cannot wait for the Pokemon video. It's gonna be amazing.
Possibly. It was my first attempt at doing a montage, so we'll see.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Just like I'm not certified as a healer.
You're not a real
standing
healer.
there with my staff, dude, and she just goes, "We need a healer."
I think it was like don't just stand there, go get a healer.
Yeah, she says we need a healer, so don't just stand there, go get one. And then I'm like, why do I have to go get one? I'm right here. Like, I'm healing. Like, would you just tell me to heal?
Yeah, where's this one? She goes, "You're a healer, aren't you? I need help." I'm like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. All right. Because of course me and Andrew were joking ahead of time, like saying that I don't fucking heal. I'm not a healer. They know.
Okay. That is such a terrible cutscene. Such a terrible cutscene.
I mean, again, they fixed that part. That part's fixed.
Well, I'm glad they fixed it for you. I got the shitty version.
you should have played it again.
Sorry. I got the crap version.
No. It's just they realized later.
What? I realized it later? That's like middle of the game. That should be something.
Well,
that
no,
you
remember.
later.
So Stormblood is the very first time they actually made the formula that we are all now very familiar with. So at the time, it was new.
I just can't get over the fact she told me to go get it.
You're not a real healer.
Not a real healer. Oh man, it's so sad. Well, it's not as bad. It's not even as bad as like the scholar quests.
Again, you're
The
just mad
scholar
because you had to
quests
do it.
or side. The scholar story quests are bad. Not because I couldn't do it. Okay, that's not the reason.
I don't know, man.
The reason. The reason is you're. Cause you're a shield healer. You're not a.
You struggle.
You're not a pure healer. So when you have to pure heal as a class that doesn't pure heal well.
They can.
I'm not saying it
possible.
can't pure heal. I don't think it pure heals well. Okay, at least okay. Hot take. Hot take. Doesn't pure heal well.
It's fine.
We'll go there. But you're trying to do these things, and you're like, why can't I just shield you? This is what the class is made of anyways. But no, it doesn't let you shield them.
Yeah, it does. It just doesn't let you it doesn't let you just hit your AoE heals and heal both you and them. Which is the real issue. The real issue is that your multi heals don't actually heal the NPCs. So if you have to like pause to heal yourself, they'll sit there and keep dying.
Just getting nightmares of scholar healing. Just nightmares.
Nah, Scholar ain't bad. Scholar's a broken class, and not in a bad way.
Scholar's bad. Just the side quest or the
you just didn't like it.
Story for Scholar.
You struggled.
Bad. Yes, I did struggle. But that's right. I just play the class I don't get certified as a healer and a mixture of both. And it's so sad too, because Kryle's like second favorite character in this game, and she doesn't recognize me as a healer.
Scholar is weird. It is the weird healer. Always has been. Yes. I would show it off, but Yuna will never actually be a barrier healer. I don't have, so I'm gonna only do classes that she has access to and tend to, and Scholar is not one of them, which is funny because Scholar is like one of the old classes. So you would think they would put it in tend to, but they did not. Although usually it's also like called like Alchemist or something. But she doesn't even have that one. Yeah, like
Sage is fun. Sage is so much fun.
but yeah, like it's hard. It's like for some reason 10-2 didn't have either Sage or Scholar. You're like, oh well, no barrier healing for Yuna. Yuna's a pure healer only.
Yeah, but at least you got recognized as a healer.
And when I played it originally, it didn't matter because I was a bard, actually. So yeah, huh. I was not a healer. In fact, I hadn't even leveled a healer yet. I guess technically I had because I had leveled Summoner, which of course comes with Scholar. But like, nah, I was a bard. So when she said I need a healer, it didn't bother me. I'm not a healer, I'm a bard.
I'm a bard.
I'm a bard.
You can use so many more abilities now.
Because I don't need to. I use attack magic, and I use attack magic.
Oh my god, you're a Claire mage.
I'm not a healer.
Claire mage thing.
Anybody who thinks I'm a healer has
Cryle says you are. Cryle says you are.
not a real. Well, it's funny because before that, she's like, you're gonna be wanting healers. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not good enough by myself. I guess to be fair, we were going into a war zone, technically, a battle. So yes, one healer would not be enough.
She was healing like 2 or 3 people. Like, you could have helped.
No,
literally
no, no.
res
She was only
people
healing
from death.
Y'shtola. Remember, Alphino heals the other one. Alphino
Yeah,
heals
but you're a
Conrad.
healer too. That's the point. You're a
No,
healer.
they got it. I was yelled at because I wasn't helping, and I was told to help her heal Stola.
God. I'm so glad that they got it right for you. So happy.
Makes this expansion so much more
better.
exciting.
Slightly better.
You're gonna have so much fun.
I mean, I'm about to actually enjoy myself because we're about to get away from here. We're gonna get to the good part of the expansion that they should have just started with.
Good part.
I like the bits with Doma. Like going to Doma and doing the Doma stuff is awesome. That's where it was really good.
Yeah, you get to meet me when you're there.
You should just change your name, man. You own it so well until I tell you to change your name and make yourself look like him. It'd be perfect.
I guess I get less bad messages, but it
You
still
might, because then
wouldn't-
you'd be a cosplay character. Everyone loves cosplay characters. All you'd get is just little sun jokes, which, I mean, yes, play into it. Like in your case, you'd actually get better responses than what you get right now.
No, I just get called Little Sun.
But again, that would be like the point. Like that would be the joke. That would be like that would be literally like what you're going for.
Wait, it's Doma next?
Yeah, because we get thrashed. And then they go,
thought
oh
you
shit,
gotta-
we got thrashed. We need to go get more reinforcements, and then off we go.
Thought it was the other place that you went to. Yeah, oh no, you're right. It is Doma.
Yeah, which is why I always get kind of frustrated at this opening bit, because like we get Gosetsu, and we've been helping Yugiri, and Yugiri's been helping us for expansions now. And then they go, oh wait, but Alamigo though, and they like kind of throw it in there, and they make us like go here first because it's suddenly this big priority. It's very out of nowhere. Like, yes, the Alamigo resistance thing has also been around since Realm Reborn. Like, again, we do the little Alamigo quest line that's all about that resistance in Realm Reborn. So I'm not saying like the issue comes out of nowhere, but it suddenly being
I
this
just
big
forgot that you
priority
went-
comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I forgot that you met Golf Bag Man. So
Yeah.
I forgot you already went to that area, and now we're here for just no reason. Well, not no reason, but close to no reason.
Yeah, reasons that definitely don't really fit, because again, when we end Heaven's Word, or right after, like right at the beginning of Stormblood, they say that you know, because of Ilberd, the Alliance was forced to take the wall. Okay, awesome. But then they say they will hold the wall indefinitely and will not step foot for more into Alamigo until the Resistance says they actually want the Alliance there.
And then you just go anyways.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, but Science, go be a liaison. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, that could sit like that for a while. It'd be fine. Like, that would be a good status quo. You don't need to push forward more. And again, we also had just gotten Gosetsu going, our liege is ready to get his shinobi back, and like we're gonna go get him and da 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 da. Like he's got this quest lined up for us to go investigate and go deal with. And then it's Alamigo, and I'm like, wait, but we already had this ready-made go this way kind of thing. And again, nearly immediately upon just doing the bare basics for this resistance, like getting them supplies, getting them recruits, you know, getting them connected with the Alliance, right? Like we only do that, and then we have to go to Doma anyway. So it's like, bruh. Exactly, Rain. Like from like a common sense standpoint, it doesn't make sense. Go to Doma first, then come back. Yeah, then come back with all of the progress that you make in Doma. Like change nothing about Doma. Doma's fine as it sits. So do Doma exactly like you would do it like here, and then go help out with Alamigo. Now, I do know why they did it this way. It's because of what's commonly called the rule of 3. And it's everywhere if you look for it. But in this specific situation, it's to make it to where we lose to Golf Bag Man twice.
I'm so glad he's removed.
That too, to show off Xenos. But specifically, it's to make us lose to him twice so that we feel triumphant when we eventually beat him the third time. It's to force that rhythm onto the story. It's using the trope instead of thinking about what the consequences of using this trope is. I call this writing fill in the blank, because you're making the story fit the trope instead of thinking of the story organically and then going, okay, what tropes would fit into this organic story to make writing it easier, which is a different methodology. It's a different way of writing. It's more useful.
Show him off. There's so much to show off about Golf Bag Man.
Yeah, he walks around, points a sword at people and doesn't do shit.
His 9-iron is in the bag, and it's so good.
But yeah, that's what they're doing. They're forcing the rule of 3 onto Stormblood, and yes, we do get our rule of 3, but at what cost?
What cost?
At what cost?
The most hated expansion ever.
Right. Well,
okay.
They're playing it extremely safe. They wanted to hedge their bets to make this super safe, and I'm like, you didn't need it. I mean, that's flawed thinking, Rain. I mean, sure, but like that already is flawed thinking because, so there's this thing when it comes to conflict called, I think it's like incomparables. I think that's the like official word, but essentially, just like we as human beings can be challenged by a variety of things that aren't necessarily, you know, power based. It's also wild for me to think that the community thought that there was no one who could challenge the Warrior of Light, considering that all throughout post Heavensward we really couldn't do anything by ourselves. But I digress. But like, you don't have to find a bigger bad guy. As we've established, our character is not politically minded at all. They show that off at the end of A Realm Reborn. So all you would need is a savvy politician to challenge us. They wouldn't even need to be powerful. They would just need to be savvy. Have Lolorito be the bad guy. Oh my god, we would die. If they just made Lolorito the bad guy for no reason, we would instantly lose. Because we're not minded that way. Our character doesn't think that way. And again, Lolorito isn't even strong. He's just rich. Like, what? So already that thinking is a little flawed. Like, the community probably should have thought something different. Or hell, just have someone smarter than us. We're not that smart. Like, our character isn't stupid. But like, they're average intelligence. They're a regular person when it comes to brain power. Y'shtola, Alphino, and Oriange are the brains. Just have someone smarter than us. We'll walk into every trap they come up with.
Wait. Because now what if you get to Endwalker and you get to the crybaby that freaks out? I mean, he's really smart.
I question.
For one part, he's not smart. But for the rest, I mean,
They don't really show
you
off
can
him
make
smart
that
either. They don't actually show him being smart ever. They say he's smart. It's very similar to like Xenos, where they say he's powerful, but then when you actually look at any scene he's in, he does almost nothing. It's kind of the same thing. They say Hermes is very smart. Telling is not showing. I mean, it may be what's popular at the time, but that doesn't mean it's like good. Like I'll always say like common opinion doesn't mean shit to me, because like, I'm sorry, but like popularity does not mean correct.
Xenos doesn't. I don't know. Xenos is.
No,
like,
if you actually like
dialogue?
analyze every scene he's in, he barely does anything. A lot of the time, he just walks around and sits in a chair.
Oh, Hermes?
No, Xenos. He said Xenos.
Oh, Xeno. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
I read it wrong.
Yeah,
So,
it's like-
Xenos' dialogue is just
Also
awkward.
cringe.
Awkward, and it's weird, and it's... I don't think it fits.
Well, no,
honestly.
it fits what they're going for. Again, he thinks of himself as a huntsman.
Yes,
And so all of
course.
his dialogue reflects that. It makes sense thematically, and that's why I don't give him too much shit for how he talks. It's very like they're choosing thematics, and in writing, you have to do that. Like in writing, it's really important that you do that. I think they push it too hard, which is why it feels so odd. But if you think about it, all of our characters, obviously not our main character because they're a silent protagonist, but a lot of the other characters, they also speak in thematics. Like if you think about Alphino, even after his character arc, he talks in this very high-minded, you know, save Eorzea as a concept kind of way. Even after his character arc has had him realize that that's not exactly the right path, but because that's kind of his mindset, in order to like audibly and visually connect him to that place that his head's always kind of always in, they continue having him talk like that. It's so that you always kind of have an idea that no, at his core, Alphino thinks like this. Again, I think they push it way too hard with Xenos specifically, but it's like even our characters, they all kind of work this way. Whereas, same thing with even Stola. If you think about like how just pragmatic she is about all of her teaching and how she like insists that magic should be used in a practical kind of way, and like having knowledge should be then used in a practical way. It's also how she talks. Again, just to kind of always give like the player an audio cue that that's how she thinks. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's super common in writing. And I agree that the way that they write him is too much. Dial that from 11 to like an 8.
But it goes to 11.
Yeah, it goes to 11. Yeah, that's what I say. They push it way too hard with Xenos, but I will
to
say,
11.
yeah, like I'm 100% saying that yes, they push it too hard with Xenos. But in terms of like the actual concept behind it, it's sound. It's just they dialed it too far.
I'm sorry, Xenos. You can't be a hunter with a golf bag, dude.
Sure you
Like,
can. Do you not see the
doesn't
3
work
swords
like
he carries?
God.
At all times.
What's
even
funny,
the
what's
one.
even worse is he uses the same one. He doesn't even use a different one.
No, he uses all 3. In one of
Does
the
he?
fights.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Well, yeah, because if you think about it, all of his mechanics in all of the fights have him pulling out multiple swords and throwing them into the ground, and they become AoEs.
Alright, you got me on that one.
Yeah,
but,
all of his fights have that
I don't
mechanic.
think throwing them into the ground is using them. Fair.
It is a use of them.
It's a use of multiple swords, which is all the only thing I was saying is that it is a use of multiple swords. The multiple swords were used in his fights. Good or bad, I'm not a swordsman. I don't know. I'm sure if Katarina were here, she'd be like, "That's not how you use weapons. All you do is break them if you do this." But she's not home yet. She's stuck in traffic.
But he's only got room for 3, Rain. There's only 3 slots in there.
Well, remember, we break one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the very first fight, we break one of his
break
swords,
one.
then he gets a replacement. So no, he always has 3.
Gets upset. Because he's like, this one's tough. This one's stronger than the others.
Nah, he even said after we broke it that it was pathetic and that we were a disappointment. I'm about to hammer this back into place. He literally called every single moment of our interaction as a disappointment and pathetic. Every single one.
Oh my god, there's so much I want to say, but I can't even say it because you're not there yet.
Not there yet. Have to wait.
Oh my god. Pathetic. Pathetic.
He does.
You don't... God, I can't even say it. I can't even say it. I can't say it. I'm locked by this terrible expansion.
By no spoilers, yes.
Yeah.
No. his underling is more interesting than he is.
What, the fanatic?
Yeah, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying I like her, although I do like her later. But in terms of just a conversation piece, something to actually analyze and look at and like, you know, dig into, the most interesting character in this entire expansion. There's so much in that character that you can pick at. I can't yet because we just met her. At this point, it's just she's more threatening than her boss because she actually killed a guy. And it was her idea. And she wanted to keep going, even if he was like, no, we're gonna retreat now for no reason. Like, she wanted to tear them all to the ground. She was gonna gut every person there.
Have you met him yet? Have you met the
It's like my name days all came at once.
Oh, I'm forgetting. I didn't care for this expansion, so I'm forgetting a lot of names. So, the most loved character in this expansion, have you met him yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, I
Yeah,
think
no.
you mean... No.
Yeah, we haven't met him yet. Remember, he's in Doma.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so you're going to meet him, because I think he's there in Doma.
Yeah, no, you meet him about halfway through base Stormblood. He is your reward for... No, when he was talking about the fanatic, he was talking about Fordola. Which is who I was talking about. We were both talking about Fordola at the time. Because she is a fanatic at the time. She has been radicalized. And indoctrinated.
So is the... I would call him a boy.
We haven't met that one either. In fact, we're not going to meet him for a while. He's not until post.
But he's also a fanatic.
Different fanatic.
I like his fanatic better than her fanatic.
No,
though.
I like her fanatic so much more because he's creepy. He's insane.
I know he's I know he's creepy. He sounds creepy and his look is creepy, but I think he fits the definition of fanatic more than she does.
Well, no, it's just the version is different. Like, he's a fanatic for a specific human being, whereas she's a fanatic for a cause. But they're both fanatics.
That's true.
They're both equally fanatical.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just how it manifests are different because they're obviously different people, and because of the nature of their fanaticism.
I do like hers though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do like hers,
awesome.
but I think I like his better.
Oh no, I
So you
can't.
won't meet him for a while.
No, I can't. I don't like him. And part of that is because I have been stalked. So you'll find that oftentimes any version of that level of devotion always freaks me out because that's what my issue with Harshaphon is too, is he's a fanboy for the concept of the Warrior of Light, and to me, that's creepy because again, I have been stalked, so I have not like that's not gone well for me. That level of devotion.
And yet she married me.
No, I get it.
I'm sorry. Do you clack your teeth at the thought of me?
No.
All right then.
Not that much of a fanatic.
That joke will make sense for later.
Oh, so I have a question
welcome,
for
Katarina.
you. By the way, Katarina, is throwing your swords into the ground to make an AOE a proper way of using swords?
Of course not. What the fuck?
Okay. I just wanted to confirm that.
I said so. I did
What
make that
am I
distinction.
missing?
So we were talking about, so we were like Fly had said that, you know, he only uses one sword out of that entire golf bag. And I said, no. Every fight of his has him using these swords as ground AoEs because he throws them out and then they become the AoEs and they're all swords that you have to get rid of. And he says, oh, you have it there. He says, I don't think that's actual like sword technique though. I'm like, oh no, if Katarina were here, she'd probably be the first one to say that that's not how you use swords. But also, what sword do you know can make a ground AoE? An EMP.
Right.
Magic swords.
Oh, you know who you could say is a fanatic? Oh, you won't meet him until later either.
Nope.
The guy, you know the guy.
There's
Little
many
Son.
fanatics in this game, and they all bother me. So
Little
pick
Son.
your poison.
Little Son. I believe Little Son can be considered.
I would
That
say
way,
no,
too.
just because he literally flip-flops every time he meets a new woman.
He's a meme fanatic. There you go.
Yeah, but say I don't think I can call him that because literally his loyalty is so flimsy that I just don't think so. I will say he is a meme.
Oh, he's absolutely a meme. He's a great dude. Gonna have so much fun with this expansion. I'm telling you. I swear it's all good, guys. You're gonna have a great time here.
As I continue to rant about how they do things weird or bad.
Nope. You're gonna have a great time, you guys.
Well, again, I am about to have a good time because we're actually going to go to the interesting part of this expansion.
No. The whole expansion is
Nah.
great. It's a
Nah.
great time.
Nah,
Great time.
nah.
No. Just no.
Alright. Side quests are completed, and now we may go.
The same. You're gonna have a great time.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna be ranting this entire time. I never talk this much.
Only this expansion doesn't.
Well, no, I'll have more to say about the next few expansions, just because that they get more ambitious and they change their writing style and.
I can't wait for next one.
As I proceed to call it overrated.
Yeah, you will 100%. But there's
some really good
some
moments though.
characters in there. There's good moments.
Oh, there's a lot of good
I
moments.
think- I
And
think
again,
it's
I think on a
overrated
technical
too.
level.
I think it's overrated too. Because there are some bad parts in that whole expansion.
I mean, sure, but again, every expansion has
Really
bad parts.
split.
Honestly, though, from a
Yeah.
technical standpoint, on a technical level, it's the most impressive, by far. That's not true. It would have been if Dawnfell didn't exist.
You are kidding. You just love Dawnfell.
Plant that flag right
Well.
in my hill.
Well,
God,
we know where that opinion's going.
Listen, Dawntrail's awesome. Dawntrail does so many smart things that no one gave it credit for, and I'm so sad.
I'll die on
No, I
that
know.
hill.
I will die on that hill. I'm gonna talk about it when I get there. Every single scene is gonna get just beautiful treatment. I am. You know, an actual reader.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's all right.
No, on a technical
not
level,
bad.
it's amazing.
From a writing perspective, I agree with Ice. People are looking for more involvement on their part, though.
Sure, and like, fine, whatever. But as you know, like, I don't put emphasis on the gameplay unless it's distracting or it does something extra to impress me. Usually by supporting the narrative in a really cool way. So like, people going, I want to be more powerful. I want to be the center of attention. I want to be a JRPG main character. I'm just going to sit there and be like, so?
I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good. It has one of my most favorite moments in it of all time. Throughout the entire game, even though Heaven's Word is my most favorite expansion of all time, and I will die on that hill. Dawn Trail has one of my favorite moments. And
I was almost worried I was
I'll
gonna have to
leave it
mute you,
there.
and I'm like,
I'll
no,
leave it
wait.
there.
But then they didn't do a voice cutscene, so it's fine. No, you can keep talking. Like I said, it's not voiced, so you're good.
No, it's good. It's good. That's all I have to say.
Oh, okay.
Because
Just to make sure.
if I say any more, it'll spoil it.
Yeah.
But it has one of my most favorite spots of all time in it. And it's great. And it's fantastic.
There's so much that I like about Dawn Trail that I have a hard time picking a favorite. And again, I would say that nothing in it is like uniquely impactful. Like that's kind of I think what people really have an issue with is that there's not like there are only a few that again are standout moments, but they're not as like many as the more high octane, high stakes, high drama moments that you see in a couple of expansions before. But there are so many little touches that honestly are absent from most of the other expansions that are put into Dawn Trail that are hard to notice. They're hard to see, but if you were to take them out, would make Dawn Trail as an experience far lesser than it actually is. And again, it's things that are not in a lot of the other expansions.
to be honest, like the first half of Dawn Trail, and I call it halves because there are
It's roughly half.
like
yeah.
you can tell when the half point is.
Yeah, nowadays you can.
Yeah. So the first half of Dawn Trail, loved it. There's nothing that's better. There's nothing that's better. Loved it. And especially because it sets up that
A lot of
whole
things.
world. And there's just the second half I've said many times, I just don't like the exact jerk. But this time when we go through it, you have to tell me when.
Oh, I will.
You'll tell me off stream. Tell me off stream.
No, I'll mention it. I'll mention like again. So, what I tend to do, and honestly, I couldn't do it so much with the Realm Reborn because A Realm Reborn is mostly just set up. Like it's mostly telling you like the rules of the world, kind of. And I did mention like when they would go into these rules of the world. Like I'm like, okay, this is super important, and I talk about like that specific scene. But overall, it's mostly just setup. Like, that's what A Realm Reborn exists to be. And so that's fine, but that does mean that each individual scene is less impactful and less important. And then Heaven's Word, it tells its own story. Like, I don't have to talk about that one because it kind of wears its heart on its sleeve. Like, it's very clear about what its themes are and what it's trying to say. Like you don't have to analyze it too much. You know what I mean? Like it 100% tells you what they're going for. I didn't have to analyze it. Heaven's Word is self-explanatory. But starting from Stormblood and then again going forward, more of the scenes require more technical knowledge to break down in a way that always makes sense to someone who perhaps doesn't know the technical stuff. For example, on the surface, if you look at the scene when Xenos does come into, here, right, and destroys the place, right? You're thinking, oh, it links up with the one before, the Fordola's plan. This is Fordola's plan. I see what they're doing. And then you kind of move on if you're just passively consuming the content, right? You don't actually think about all the technical stuff. But of course, I'm the one who went, hang on, let's actually break this down into its pieces and look at the pieces. And I had to go, wait, this is why this scene isn't as impactful as it could have been. Now, I'm not saying it's bad, because again, it served its function. The only time you could say writing truly is bad is when it doesn't serve its function. Which is why I say it's bad writing that he's not made a threat. That's the bad writing part. But the rest of it is fine. The rest of it functions as intended. It was intended for them to like, oh yeah, we're gonna invade a castrum. It's gonna go great. And then reality checks in and, they get destroyed. That was the point of that scene, and it worked. So like on the surface level, it's working as intended. But when you actually start breaking down the technical stuff and going, okay, this is what the scene promised me, which is of course that when I said, hey, remember this specific line is, don't disappoint me or I'll kill you, right? That was the entire okay, this is his introductory moment to the player, right? To the character as a threat. And then he proceeded to kill no one. And if you actually looked at his actual movements and the actual blocking of his actions in a writing kind of way, you notice he does very little in this scene. He basically...
Can I interrupt for the briefest of moments, because I actually thought of something the other night when talking about this specific scene and how you were like, he doesn't act the way he's said he was going to, that kind of thing. I actually think that this scene is representative of Xenos as a character. As throughout the game, he always fails on the follow-through.
A little bit.
I know that wasn't intended, but also...
Yeah. But that overall makes him feel like he doesn't have teeth, because he doesn't follow through.
Yeah.
But people who generally don't like Xenos go, well, that he's not a very interesting character, and that's as far as that conversation tends to go. Where if you actually think about this in a technical way, like I just did, you can clearly see why he's not very interesting. It's because he does very little. Of course he wouldn't be very interesting. Duh, he's not doing anything. People like active characters. They like characters who actually do things. Again, that's the big complaint about Dawn Trail, is that our character didn't do very much. That's the complaint. You can see how it directly links together. People like active characters. They like characters that do things and that are actually, working towards some kind of goal that doesn't rely on the plot. you know? So yeah, when you actually break things down on this more granular technical level, you see things that may not be noticed by someone passively consuming the content. Again, they will still get the feeling of, man, this guy isn't that interesting. Like, he was hyped up as this big character, but then he's just not that interesting. Like, they'll get that. That part will be easy to tell because over time, you kind of feel it, right? You kind of get the vibe. But it would be very hard to actually think about why that is in like a intellectual kind of way without doing the technical breakdown. I do find that strange, Alpha. No, it's almost like the plot made it happen. Because I can't. So another thing that I have like a small issue with just the plot structure of that attack. How did Ferdola know where Baldur's Reach was? She's been part of the Empire her entire life. She wouldn't know where Baldur's Reach was. Even though she was clearly in the throne room doing this master plan? And struck while we were gone? Hi, Andrew. Even Raban's like, you don't walk away. Thank you, Raban.
Again, had enemy by the throat and just got bored and wandered off. Like, the fuck?
Yup.
Oh, shit. Let me get another drink because I finished off the one I had with the last hydrate. Be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, let's actually do story now.
Yeah. Stormblood. Woohoo.
Thank you.
Here, Abaya.
Hmm?
Spent lots of time here
Did you?
gathering.
Oh, it's true. There is a
Yeah.
lot of gathering stuff here. I spent a lot of time here too, but that's because of something that's over here.
Yeah.
That we don't have yet. We have bird and bigger bird.
But bigger bird, though. Bad time.
I almost thought you were going to say, but big bird. I was going to make a joke about it not being yellow.
I know. I saw where the joke was going.
Listen, it was there.
When you said big bird, I was like, oh, she's gonna say big, yeah. Big yellow bird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Andrew says hi, Katarina.
Hello. Sorry, I'm exhausted. I'm zoning out here and there. I'm trying to pay attention, I promise.
Mr. Present. My dearest Maud.
I'm trying. Today was rough. Today was so rough. I had to do 3 flights at the same time. So I'm drained. Apologies. I'll do my best to stay with it.
Oh, I see. We're also with the, I wanna be rude, but like nice. But like,
Okay.
there's nothing you can. There's no middle ground. Like if you say it, it's mean, but it's like
I mean, just go for it.
it's the truth. I see you're with the liar.
You're with the liar. What?
Yeah, Elise. She's not who she said she was. For so
Were it not
long.
for the swift actions of the Scions
She's
and
with
the
the
Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo.
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. God help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varys' heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
I mean, we don't have to do anything. He just stands around and waves his sword.
Wow. Again, with the follow-through problem.
Well, I mentioned this last time. We'll get a lot of like, oh, look how amazing he is, and he doesn't actually do anything.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised, and I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there, and make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
I like how most of the time we see Nago, she's beaten and bloodied. Injured.
Poor Monaco.
Right? She takes the brunt of all the problems.
She's slightly a liar.
Oh my god.
She doesn't say who
getting
she
off
says
the-
she is.
Again, she
Getting
never
off-
actually
getting off
lied
the-
to us. And they also didn't change her character when we moved from Yida to Lys. She's exactly the same.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll
She's
give you
literally
that.
the same.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Hang on. Which is probably why I don't care that much. Like everyone else can care about whether or not she's Yida or Lys or whatever the fuck. But like me, it's like whatever. Again, there's so many other problems with Stormblood that have nothing to do with this character that I'm just gonna move on and not care.
There's a lot I agree with Ice on.
Yes.
I think it's Rain, I think you're close. I think this conversation was more of that because the rebellion here failed, they need to prove that it can work somewhere else, because at this point the resolve is broken here.
Oh no, so I was talking earlier before you came home.
Oh.
And also a little bit yesterday. Not yesterday, but I guess last stream. That remember I mentioned that the reason why we go into the Alamigo is because the story kind of contrives for us to go to Alamigo, where we A, didn't have to, and B, had a ready-made quest to go to Doma pretty much right away because Gosetsu had shown up.
Yeah.
Then we come here, barely do anything. Like if you think about it, we just get a couple more recruits and we get them connected with the Alliance. That's all we do. And then this happens, which is not very much time. We're here like maybe a couple of days. And then it's, oh, we gotta bounce off and go to Doma. Well, okay. But if you actually think about the through line that we had, both writing and from like a common sense standpoint, we should have just gone to Doma first. What was the point of this? Again, this kind of runs into the bigger issue of Stormblood, where it's like, okay, in like each individual scene, yes, the scenes themselves are fine, mostly, except for that one. Like the scenes with Alagana are good for Lisa's character arc, where she's kind of given the reality check that she's not a natural born leader and needs to actually work for it. And connecting with the Alliance is important for the Resistance, sure. But when you ask the bigger question of, okay, but why are we here? It all kind of falls apart. Because we should have just gone to Doma first.
There is one other reason that you go to Alamigo first, and that's to get recognized as a healer. Other than that, we go to Doma.
To Doma.
Yes, I agree, Aaron.
Oh man.
I love the random half-naked cat boy just hanging around.
He's just there. He's just a character. He's somebody's AOC.
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah, Rain's talking a good world building tool as well. Like also, all of the Scions knew about Xenos. Now, of course, it's the viceroy of Alamigo. Like they didn't know his name. Maybe, actually, they did. They even knew his name because they knew who the next in line would be. So like they've been doing reconnaissance on this man for a while. Again, Alphino knew immediately that he, in fact, had single-handedly crushed the Doman Rebellion somehow.
Somehow.
Listen, again, very little of what we see on screen has actually shown that he can do shit. So they already knew about this character, and if he's that strong and powerful and dangerous, they would be tracking his movements, so they would know he's here right now instead of in Doma. They would know that he left somebody in Doma to come here. We don't know who that somebody is right now, but we would have known that he would have put somebody in power because you have to. Someone has to be in charge. So someone loyal to him, I'm sure. One of his generals or whatever. Like they would be tracking someone so dangerous in Garlemald. Like, again, they keep track of Garlemald's movements. They have for a while. We've been in cutscenes where they've shown that they do this. So it's also wild that they would push onwards knowing that this very dangerous foe that we definitely should not be fucking with is here in Alamigo. We would have gone to Doma first anyway.
Wait, didn't they say that they were sending 2 people to go to Garlemald?
It was Oriange and Thancred.
Yeah. So they already had people there spying to know
working
this
on
anyways.
it. Well, and again, I'm saying even before that moment,
fair.
like they were talking about like Garlean movements and having like Eorzean spies within the Garlean
for sure.
like army from Aron Reborn. We see it all the time. Hell, we see it when we're trying to figure out information in Heaven's Word, where we actually see Thancred disguised as a Garlean soldier and, you know, getting information. To get Kryl in there. Like, yeah, all the time. So yeah, there's multiple reasons why we probably shouldn't have come to Albania first, just because like even in universe, it would be wild to come here first. Like never like yes, I'm talking about it from a writing perspective. Like on a technical meta level, like yo, there was a much more interesting writing opportunity to go to Doma first. And not do this. Like, I'm talking from a meta level, but even in universe, yeah, no. There's no reason why they do this.
Oh, man. There's one reason and one reason only. Get certified as a healer. Man, I can't believe they still changed it, though.
I love it.
I want to know when.
Well, apparently, according to Rain, it was when they implemented New Game Plus. They did some sneaky on the back end to do some extra coding.
Oh, okay, I see where you said that now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, Rain.
And honestly, they do that often. Like, they don't actually say very often, oh, on the back end, we de-spaghettified this game slightly more, because that would get really repetitive after, you know, the 5th or 6th time they did that. But they do whenever they implement new things. Often, again, not always, but often, they do like at least one tiny thing to slightly de-spaghettify this game. Again, it's very slow going, and so you're not going to notice from patch to patch. Especially if they fix something, you know, way back in like Stormblood when we're all in Dawntrail, or, you know, Endwalker or wherever. Like we're not going to notice it there because we're already past that point, right? And new players aren't going to notice because they wouldn't know the difference, you know.
I gotta go do New Game Plus now. Got to.
Yeah, thank you. I said Endwalker.
Specific quest.
Mm. You probably have to go in as a healer. I don't know if it would do it. It would track like that you've leveled one. You may have to actually do.
Oh, I'm doing it as healer. I'm getting my certification. I'm getting it. It's happening. But fair. All right, so off to Doma, right?
Yes, we now have to figure out how to get there, because we now know we have to go there, but not how. Get him, Kryl. Get him. I will never get tired of her, you know.
She calls him out on so many things.
I love it. she is his mentor. And even when she gets what she wants, that wasn't so hard, was it? Like, I love her. She's great.
Almost like someone I know. Isn't that crazy?
What? I don't know who you're talking about. No Queen of the Lalafell's here. Oh my god.
No, but someone was at one point.
Can't prove it.
I absolutely can. All I gotta do is go into Katarina's Discord and go find the clip. Absolutely have proof.
Even then, I think I'm an Aura. You have no proof of my actual Lalafell.
No, you were nope. You were Lalafell.
I wasn't.
Yeah, I believe you had changed.
No, I didn't. Not for that one. And the reason why is because I kept saying, why are these people like hanging around my feet? Like I remember that like this conversation, like it was very much,
Okay.
I was much taller than them, but they kept like circling me.
Okay. I believe there's one in there.
Me
I'd
and
have to
Lalafell?
really
No,
do
because
some
literally I was
searching.
Lalafell for a single day, and it wasn't when she was streaming.
Okay. You got lucky this time.
And it's because it was literally a joke to piss off Katarina. Well, not piss her off, but like make her kind of go, no, go back.
No,
fix it
fix
now.
Fix it.
Yeah.
I could do it again. She's still saved, and she's cute.
Yeah, but you don't like playing a Lalafell.
I don't like the way that the camera works with Lalafells. I have attempted a single time to play it seriously, and I don't like the camera. And considering how often I use the camera as part of my play, it's disastrous.
Even though I play with the camera up in the air and look down on my
Yeah, you like
character,
this?
I still can't play with a Lalafell.
This is how you play all the time, right here.
That is not how I play.
Oh, you're right. It was like this. My bad. It was like this.
It was way worse, but I don't play like that no more.
You're right. It was like this. My bad. It was like this. How in the hell?
Hey, you know what? Yeah, it was like that. It was like that. That's
An accurate representation. They can, not in this game. In this game, it is almost always detrimental.
especially when you go, how did you not see that mechanic?
Well,
And then you go, look, this is how I can't see it. Oh, well, that's why. You can't see it off screen because you're looking straight down on your character. Stop playing like that.
Well, and it's funny because in the very beginning, I would see him like slowly drift it up, and I'd be like, "Fly, fix your camera," and that didn't seem to work. So I then waited for him to die to a mechanic. I tried for like 2 weeks to get him to break that bad habit so quick, and he wouldn't.
It's okay. I broke it. I don't play like that no more.
Yeah, the game broke you.
I got tired of getting killed by mechanics
That you
as a
couldn't
healer.
see.
Especially in Shadowbringers.
Oh yeah, no, Shadowbringers,
They
100%.
really do that.
Yep, they punished.
Oh my god. I remember the very first dungeon. Rain's like, oh, it's just a slight increase in difficulty. It's just slight. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. No.
Oh, and then
No.
I think I asked Rain very nicely, either that or I was the tank. To
No,
pull all
you-
of it.
It was not a fun time. There was a big increase in difficulty, not a small one.
He was small.
Don't let them lie to you.
No, I watched so many players not know what to do in that first dungeon and just get destroyed.
They'll do
You're
today.
not sorry, Rain. You had such a fun time.
Should I big pull? Yeah, why not? He should be ready.
He can handle it. He's got this. I think nearly immediately he went and read the guide. That I had given him like a couple weeks before.
I read a little bit more though. I read a little bit more. Cause I think I was playing Scholar by then. I had to. But that was not a small increase in difficulty.
Yeah, it was. It's fine. You're fine.
I was like, you were like chilling, right? I was like sweating. It's so funny because you guys played it off so easily too. It's all good. I think you survived.
He
I
did.
think.
He did by the skin of his teeth. I think he had to use his entire kit.
I did have to use the entire kit.
Oh no, not you, Rain. All of his cooldowns
Rain?
were on
Yeah.
cooldown after that.
Yeah, we had to wait a second.
He literally had nothing left.
Like
Neither
sweating my
neither
teeth
of them
off.
had anything left.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's gonna suck though? I probably won't have that
What's
much
that?
of a problem with it, just because by the time I get there, either A, White Mage will be leveled, or B, White Mage will be at the max level and already have the end game. Well, no, probably not the end game gear, but at least max level, which means I'll be synced down to the higher level, which means I'll have more of my kit. Obviously, I don't know. I haven't.
Well,
I
that
haven't
you
healed that in
already
a long
you
ass
already
time.
know all of those fights.
That
So, like
too.
the increase in difficulty is just.
It is a lot though.
It's
like,
not that it's not there. It's just you're known of it.
Yeah, but I haven't healed that in a long time though, so I might die the first couple times. Yeah, I think that too.
It's just
It'll depend on what I have access to at that time, because I know they get smart. Actually, starting in this expansion, because like right now I technically have Rulger's Reach, which is the in-game hub town, but I don't have the NPC. Whereas you 100% can sneak into Idyllshire before the end of the game, which I have done, and instantly buy all the in-game gear. So they get smart starting Stormblood, where no, they know that people are going to try that, and so they limit how much gear you have access to before a certain point, just to make it, you know, remotely challenging. I'm getting help. Friend.
Yeah, you're a certified healer.
Huzzah.
Friend. I wave.
Oh, careful waving.
No, we're both doing the. Yeah. We're both Sprouts. Although I think they're a returning player, but still, we're both Sprouts.
They jumped at your wave.
No, they waved. They jumped and they waved. So they acknowledged that I was there. I think we're both doing the same quest
They
right
probably like your glam too.
now. I think so. I think I saw them earlier. You know, say nice outfit. But I think right now, me and this person are doing the same quests.
I need to lay down for just a bit. My back is killing me. Cool.
Go forth.
Not your back, no.
Footprints.
Running around with a Momo cycle.
Yeah. Well, they're doing fate. No
I don't
thanks.
think I remember her having a motorcycle.
She doesn't. That one is definitely just something that I've had for a very long time. It was a gift for a birthday one year, and I forget by who.
Oof. Oof, if it was rain, oof.
I don't think so. I think it was somebody else. Because I've had the cycle longer than I've known Rain. Yeah, like I've had the cycle a long time. And it is something that, like, now this is definitely a contingent upon, you know, people having the funds. But I do think that that's one of the few things that a player should probably get from the cosmetic store if they have the funds to do so. If not, that's fine. Just because by default it has 1.5 movement speed, and so it's very nice for just traversing the game before you get flying in an area.
For sure.
Now, once you have flying, of course, it has diminishing returns, and then obviously you can just get 1.5 movement speed by going through the story. That's why you typically see, like, once I get flying, I don't use it anymore. I only use it in new areas. So, like, funds permitting, it's one of the few things that I'm like, you probably should try and get it. It's also account wide, which is why the unit can use it even though I've had it on ice forever. It's because it's account wide, and so you only have to pay for it once, which is also really nice.
Fair. Although, I was going for the joke that she didn't have it.
Yeah, I know.
May or may not have gone over the head.
No, I heard you, and I said, yeah, I know, and then I moved on to the actual, like, reasoning.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Acknowledged, and then moved on to, like, actual reason of why I used
Acknowledged. Okay. As long as you knew what the joke was, then that's fine. It didn't go over your.
Nope, she does not, in fact, have Cloud's motorcycle, even though it is, in fact, a nice motorcycle. At least it's still a Final Fantasy reference.
Mean. Sorry if I derail for a second. They haven't added any new crafting books, right?
I don't think so.
We're still at 12.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure we're at 12. They probably would have added recipes to the 12s or other recipe books. They did that often where they, like, add new, like, furniture and stuff. They'll add it, you know, across the spectrum. So there's probably more, like, new recipes, but I don't think there's a new book to go with it. There's usually only 2 per expansion.
I just wanted to make sure, just in case I needed to get on and craft things. I was thinking about making some food or some pots, but I haven't decided yet. I haven't seen how well they're moving on Crystal. Oh, wait, let's see. Wednesday? No, I do have to get on and do something.
Side quests.
No, I have to go to the Doma Enclave.
Oh yeah, that too.
Side quests. Maybe I don't want to say tomorrow because I don't know if I want to do them tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I need to do them. Like 2 areas. Cities.
We're just chilling. Although I hear dogs and flies background.
Sorry, there's a neighbor with dog.
You're fine.
They don't know how to keep their dog quiet. That's not where I want to go. I'll go here first.
Right? Dog decided it was his time to shine.
Okay, so I know I have some there. I think I have some here. And then I think I'm done. Elpis. Mateus. Or not Mateus. Elpis. I have Mateus on my mind. What is this one?
Such an important world building detail hidden in a side quest chain.
No way! I haven't heard of that before. Pretty crazy.
Wow.
Is there a WoW counter in here?
There is not.
That'd be crazy. Apparently doing blue quests still. Apparently I have a blue quest I need to finish.
Uh-oh.
I think I know what it's for, I'm just not sure.
I knew there's a reason why I was adamant about going back behind this particular place. I was thinking of a different quest. That's the goal, but I don't know if I'll get it done in an hour. Don't patronize me, game.
You make it to where you can't see your MSQ?
Where?
It's not showing where it usually shows in the top right. Or top left.
On my screen or on your screen? My screen? Look to the bottom left. Above the minimap.
Yeah.
Basically, I have moved it.
Gotta figure out where mine went. It's nowhere.
Well, are you finished with the MSQ?
Yeah.
Then it's likely a setting.
I gotta figure out which one.
It would be under character customization.
Okay.
And it would be, let me find it.
Okay.
Okay. It would be under UI settings, under the HUD.
On character config or?
Yeah, character config. character config, UI settings, HUD,
Okay.
and then you scroll down to a bunch of the checks, like display guild, display what time, clock time, limit gauge. It says display main scenario guide, and the one that will keep it hidden is the one underneath it that says hide when all quests complete.
Oh, okay, that's why it's hidden. Okay.
Yep. Basically means you're done. You don't need to see this anymore. If you turn that off, where it doesn't hide it anymore, it will always be in its spot and it will say to be continued.
Oh, it's wondering why it's freaking me out. I usually have it up there. Alright, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You've got there's a blue quest for something. Literally die. Let's see what this other one is. Okay. The minstrels. Okay.
Like the new one.
Poison, but there's no Asuna.
I know.
look out for Doom button.
I bet I could. Oh my god, I bet I could do that. I'm not doing it. No. That'd be so much extra work. It's a cool idea though. I might. We'll see.
Sorry guys, you're all sorry guys, you're all gonna die from the poison. There's no Asuna.
Oh, I forget what that was for. What was the Fade to Black for?
The Fade to Black? Oh man.
Wrong way.
What was the Fade to Black for?
The only thing that I can think of for Fade to Black, but it probably wouldn't have been in stream, was we were talking about The Sopranos and it just goes black. But that's the only thing I can think of. Huh?
I don't think so, because I don't remember that conversation.
Probably. But that's the only thing, Ice! Fix your inventory! Oh my god! Oh, not. Stop it.
This is great. I do psychic damage to fly every time I open my inventory. Yes, I do have a single Fade to Black
A gross
screen.
inventory. An inventory problem. Yes, we see this.
Nah, it's fine.
God, so gross. Wait, why don't you have I'll think of the word, retainers?
I do. I have one.
So, why aren't they holding stuff?
Because I don't need to yet.
What?
My inventory is not full.
Your inventory is constantly full.
It is not full. It is 2 away from being full.
Don't know what to do with you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. And that little
Nightmares.
exchange, we've talked about it a little bit. where we said, oh, that was his son. That was obviously Alphino kind of making the little wink, wink, nudge, nudge that I know exactly who you are, and I will make your life hell if you tell us no. Alphino has learned to be a better politician, just a hair.
Ice. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I will give you 100,000 gil to fix your inventory.
Money has to be up front.
Money has to be up front? Oh my god. I will absolutely pay for you to fix your fucking inventory. It is so bad. I'll do it right now. I'll get on right now. That was gross.
It was
I'll have nightmares
fantastic.
over that.
Look at Tataru go! About to threaten his ass.
Because I'll have nightmares about it. Like, nightmares. It's bad.
Look at
It's bad,
Tataru
and it needs to
go!
stop.
Fucking just blackmailed a pirate.
Oh my god, dude. What is your home world? Is it Adamantoise?
Yeah, they're all in Animantoise. Why would I
can't
go
do it.
anywhere else?
I can't do it. I have to do it through a third party. Andrew, get on. Andrew, I know you have a Final Fantasy 14 account.
I'm surprised you didn't just ask Rain.
I could. Rain, if I give you 100k to go back to, well, see, oh, I don't know if he could get back to Adamantoise though.
Anyone who belongs in Animantoise can get there right away. We skipped the queue, remember?
Think so?
I think so, yeah. I know at least we have priority.
If it just wouldn't shut down servers that they think that are overloaded, but that's a different issue. Andrew, you're not helping me. Ether, why do you have to be such a problem?
You could just move.
I can't move if it's congested, though.
Gotta keep your eye on it.
It'll always be congested. What do you mean?
There are a few times where it's not.
I'm surprised Fairy isn't congested.
People have largely realized that Fairy is kind of a drama place, and they've kind of moved away.
Adamantoise, can you just not be congested? Just one time. For me, please. Oh, you know what you could do too? You could come to Siren.
Why would I do that?
Because then I could give it up to you up front, and then you can go
But
back
you see,
and then you
I'm
can do
doing
the
story
stuff.
right now.
You know what? I'm gonna spam it. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there from Siren. Alright, here we go.
I've done the psychic damage to fly. With my 1 slot left.
There's a queue of 77 for Siren. Nobody ever goes to Siren. Why is there a queue? Siren is the last place to go. It is congested at this time. You know what they should do? Or an idea of what they should do. So, if it's so congested, make a queue. Just make a queue. Have people sit in a queue to go to another world. Oh, wait, I forgot. They did that, but it's never used. They would just rather tell you that it's congested and you can't go. I will make it there. You know what's crazy? All these people that are moving around, right? You know, like they get the bubble. They could be going to Adamantoise right now. But I don't know for sure. But I know that they're traveling different worlds. Let's try this. This has worked in the past. Let's see if it's gonna work now.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god, I made it.
Good job.
All right.
You did it.
I made it.
Are you gonna make me search for you?
No. I'm doing something.
Okay. Okay.
Although, give me party lead.
Well, yeah, of course. Give me party lead, obviously. Oh, you didn't have to go back here. You could have kept doing what you're doing.
I know.
You didn't
I'm
have to
doing
go
what
to
I'm
the
doing.
social place. God.
This is the wrong place. Where's the fucking fairy docks? Yep, other place.
Fairy dogs. Okay.
You know, like, I'm not, like, trying to hide or nothing. It's just literally I'm continuing the story.
Where's the fairy skipper? Did I go the wrong area? Oh, right there. As far as the map is concerned.
Dungeon. Rain dungeon.
Is that why you pulled me over?
I didn't pull you over at all. You insisted.
Here. Fix your inventory. I believe that's, yeah. Fix your inventory.
Now, did I have the money, chat? I never said when, and he never specified when.
You don't have to fix it. Just before next stream, fix it.
That was what I agreed to. I just agreed I'd fix it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I absolutely just swindled him.
XII be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Urianger, tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment.
I love
Actually,
how done he is.
Might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hello.
Hi.
Got swindled, right?
What happened? I was moving from my phone and eating dinner too.
She swindled me into 100K.
Well, what did you do?
So, as you recall, the agreement was he pays me the money and then I fix my inventory. At no point was a time frame spoken of or agreed upon.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Ice. Wow. That's just petty semantics. But
It's not.
you guys do you.
That's why she keeps 3 slots open, so it's never full. It's exactly why she keeps only 3 slots open. And she knows it too.
It's funny
Because then when you go...
Hmm?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, so it was even funny that he was like, I got in, as I'm like getting rid of materia to Mudamix to clear up some inventory space.
To get other things. No, you need to get... No, that's why you have a retainer. Put some of the stuff on the retainer.
No,
that is
I might
disgusting.
Need it. I might need it.
This is why I don't entertain her antics. I just like, okay, you do you.
What do you mean?
When she starts doing things the ice way, which is fairly common in a lot of subjects, I just go, okay, you got it, you win.
Listen.
Move on.
Listen. You make it sound so bad.
No, it's not bad. It's just acceptance. That's what it is. Acceptance.
So it was funny because I was melding my gear, right? And I'm listing off of what I got from pictures, right? And I'm getting ready to buy it, and she goes, I think I have some of that. I'm like, what? And she's like, this material that you're looking for. I was like, oh yeah, how much do you have? Like 10 or 5? And she goes, like 30. 30! You couldn't mention this before I started melding and looking? And she goes, well, you never asked. So you're gonna make me swindle myself before you just offer. Like,
At least I got you before you paid a bunch of money instead of after.
To be fair, it was gonna be a bunch of money regardless. But
Yes,
at least
that's also true. Like, we are talking material melding here. You were broke regardless.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but this alt's inventory is disgusting.
I love it. Alize has given us more Alphino lore. He's terrified of ghosts. Alright, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, now we got like 5 slots. Oh my gosh.
It's more than 5. Excuse you. It's 7.
What is it? 6? Okay, 7. For our definitely not new healer.
What do you mean I'm new? Never seen this thing before.
Absolutely not. Still have not fixed cons.
I love how they fixed cone AoEs on every job except the range DPS. And Dancer doesn't even have cone AoEs, so they like acknowledge that they're bad, but kept them on the old range DPS. Hilarious.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm still mad about what they did with Reign of Death. I'm still so pissed at what they did with Reign of Death.
Bard. Are you more upset about Reign of Death, or are you more upset about Wide Volley?
Wide Volley.
Bet you forgot that existed.
It's because it doesn't. They may call whatever the hell that is Wide Volley, but it's not actually Wide Volley.
I don't know if I want to hear bad miss stuff. Class is bad.
Class is not bad. Class disappoints me, but class is not actually bad.
Oh no, I was talking about Machinist.
Oh no.
Bard,
no.
I was gonna say Bard is actually really good.
Yeah, I was like, Bard's
Although all the
great.
trouble with her.
I was like, I'm upset about
No.
it because they did a lot of things that I personally don't like about it, but like Bard is fine. It's a good class.
Yeah.
I'm just mad.
Machinist, on the other hand, I got nothing for you, buddy.
They got okay single target damage.
Oh boy,
Sometimes.
does that fix what they did with Heat Blast and what they also did with Hypercharge and what they also did with my
Everything, yeah.
my barrel stabilizer? Yeah, my barrel stabilizer that now has another ability and
That's not too bad.
it just doesn't work.
Machinist, if you can't follow what the group is doing, I'm just gonna kill you. Primarily because I don't have the patience for it.
That's fine.
It's like this Machinist really wants to be the leader of the group.
Yeah. I don't have Divine Venison yet, it's upsetting.
You don't even have Rapture yet, do you?
No.
So it's like the only AoE healing you have is Medica and Medica 2.
That's not true, I have a size.
Oh, size, okay.
Which is, yes,
My brain
what
never
I've been
counts the
using.
size of AoE healing because it's damage.
I mean, yes, and that's how I typically use it, but at the moment, I'm using it for the AoE heal. So,
Like,
damage.
don't take extra
To my
damage,
brain,
guys,
the
you will
AoE
die.
healing is bonus.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than using, Medica 2.
I mean, you don't need Medica 2 for
No.
any of this content, so yes, correct.
That's what I'm saying. It's better than using Medica 2. That's aiming.
The
I don't
size
like aiming.
also gives you
It gives me some MP back, but I haven't used enough MP for that to matter yet. Healing. I need that one.
Accessory?
yeah?
Yes. Wait. Why is it doing this?
Why is it doing it?
Oh, why is it doing this? Hold on.
Maybe our healer is new, guys.
Alright. Go die, Rain.
You see what class I am?
Oh, that's right. I can't just let you die. You're fine. You can do it. Do it yourself. Who needs healers? The
Yeah.
the green, red, blue class. That's not
Green,
true.
red, blue, everything.
They did take away a lot of the red.
They needed to take away the green.
I mean, okay, honestly, I'm okay with it being the safety fuel tank if it's bottom tank and DPS wise. Which it tends to be nowadays.
Yeah, okay, I can see where you're coming
nice
from
safety
for that.
healer. Like you can have a nice safety like class for new players, especially since it's one of the only two that you can get at level 1. So like I'm okay with this. I didn't like when it had all of that and it had top damage. Like no. One of these things needs to go.
I could. Yeah,
Oh,
I can
Stormblood.
I
You
can
didn't
see
like
that.
it in Stormblood.
I didn't like it in Stormblood.
Again,
that's what it was in Stormblood.
remind me what expansion we are again?
We're Dodrell, I know. Oh, friend.
We're a Dodge Trail?
Rain, I cannot believe you're being nice to this man.
I mean, don't you have to end at 10? I'm trying to be in favor of you.
No.
Going
I
to
will
bed on time?
absolutely be spiteful and go over a little bit. Do not worry about
Okay.
that.
Okay. I was trying to do you a favor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just saying, I'm surprised that you let him get away with that. Because normally you just like, no, we're gonna chill outside.
I was about to say, did he just let him pull it?
Yeah. I mean, this guy's been pulling a lot. Pretty much from the beginning. He's been a pain in the ass.
I'll tell you one thing, with that viewing cutscene you're gonna have on the next boss, if he pulls then, I'm just gonna wait outside the arena.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Probably want to do the same thing, Fly, because there'll be no healer for you. Because I'll be in cutscene.
I'm not dumb. Okay.
I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
Yeah. I know what to watch for and to make sure that you know. If there's no healer in there, I'm not going in there.
Right. Whoop, I didn't integrate that. No, that's fine. Good.
Waiting for the tank to come out.
I think he got a pretty fair enough lesson right there. You know, he nearly died because he wanted to pull something away from the group.
Yeah. He did not learn his lesson though, because he's already starting to go towards the other one.
Yeah.
He's chain pulling. He's trying to chain pull.
He's already running ahead.
So he did not learn his lesson. He's gonna have to actually, you know, go down.
Come on, machinist, pop that second win you got.
He doesn't have it. He used it in the last one. That's how he didn't die.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes.
Shit. Sorry. Sorry.
You're fine.
I don't want to die.
No, you're fine.
He got old
Watch him
after a
say.
while.
Watch him say something new.
Oh, 100%. Or he's not going to take the res.
He's not taking the res.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you three can beat the boss on your own.
He honestly, he could probably beat the boss on his own as warrior.
Or after the pull is over, if he doesn't raise, we can just kick him.
Yeah,
and then beat the boss.
3v1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not taking the read.
That's fine.
Cool. But it's a kick. Welcome to 14 WoW players, come.
We don't know that. There's lots of like native 14 players that are like this because they're like, it's old content. However, as far as he's concerned, he's already seen a player in viewing cutscene. And as far as he knows, because this character has no accomplishments to her name, this is a new character. He doesn't know it's an alt. So he has intentionally done that to, you know, what could be a new player, and that's rude.
Did it.
Party.
Did it.
Vote dismiss.
Gotta wait for the rolling for items to go away.
That's true. And what would we call this?
Now you're
Harassment? Because it's
stacking.
technically griefing?
Yep. Yep. And now he's back up. Like he waited for that pull to be over. The loot is gone now.
Yeah, I rolled on it.
Three.
You still want to kick him?
Yeah, I do. This is technically harassment.
Yep.
And we can just pull. We don't need to wait for another TPS. It'll be slower, but it'll be fine. Oh, awesome. Immediately.
Rip.
Congratulations, DPS person, you got a free clear. 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
whatever roulette you were doing is officially done as soon as you come in.
Oh.
That's not a pain in the ass.
What weapon is he using?
Which one?
Picto.
I don't know.
Okay, don't worry about it. It was just funny for a second.
Sky D Flatbrush.
Okay. It was just a giant orange blob that he was smacking it with, but I thought it was
Oh,
funny.
no, that's his hammer. That's his hammer move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's basically,
These ID weapons have a purple glow.
yeah. Well, she said the weapon, and so I then, you know, looked at their weapon.
Oh, I thought it was the weapon.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
it's an artist's approximation of a hammer, so it has a lot of, like, real squishy. It's got a lot of squishiness to it.
You can see, it's got a lot of jiggle.
Yeah. They do a lot of squash and stretch, and I think it's really cute. I love it. It's my favorite animation. See it?
Yep.
It's so adorable. Oh, sorry, Rain.
You're fine.
No, I have things
It's
for
so
you.
adorable. Don't worry.
It's adorable. Oh wait, don't kill the tank.
Ah, got it. Although I think I'd be up too far.
Oh no.
I'll be okay. Gonna have to use this because I don't have anything. Or I don't. Cool.
I guess we should be thankful it isn't a death wall.
No, that won't be until next expansion.
Yes.
I'm
Also,
sorry,
Andrew,
but
I'm allowed to have great disdain for WoW players. I used to be one.
I mean, sure, but I just didn't want to like say that and then it not be a WoW player because that's rude, right?
I mean, sure.
Like I'm not gonna make that.
There is a
assumption about them.
possibility that they are not, in fact, a WoW player.
Ooh.
Sorry, you're not getting the thing.
Aw,
I needed that.
That's
I don't
fine.
have that.
that's fine.
Look, we got rid of the jerk and still saved you in time for
I know,
This
right?
appears to be the last of them.
extreme.
Word from the Misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane. The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
All right. So many things. That. Yes, very colorful. Poor Alphino. Poor Tataru. Alright. I'll grab that one next time. We're gonna quickly go this way. Going to, for now, ignore all of the Ethernet shards, even though I want to wander around and get them.
And put most stuff in your inventory.
Why would I be putting more stuff in my inventory? It's just getting Ethernet shards. Register favored. Awesome. Kugane is where we spend a good chunk of time. And Doma in general, we spend a long time here. Alright.
75% of the game is a Doma. What do you mean? Of the expansion.
Yeah, the expansion, yeah. Most of it's Doma.
They advertise this expansion of you're gonna be a two-way front, Alamigo and Doma, and it was like 90% Doma.
It was 70%. We go back and we spend a while dealing with Alamigo.
Oh my god. Like 5%?
No, because even like during like the whole Doma stuff, like even in post game, we start in Alamigo and then go back to Doma.
The 61 dungeon all the way to the 67 dungeon are Doma dungeons.
Yeah.
The only Alamigan dungeon is the 69th dungeon and then the 70 dungeon.
Well, that's still 3 and 2. Hang on. and they have how many trials are there? Yeah, we have one trial in Doma, one and 2 trials in Alamigo. So yeah, no, it kind of roughs out to about equal. Anyway.
that little giggle.
Shut up, Rain. You hear him giggling?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm
that's
just
gonna be in the
wondering how
stream.
long this strong bolstering opinion for it is gonna last. You know, 3 days later into the expansion, it's gonna be like, I hate this.
No, I like the Doma section. Like the Doma section is like the part that I'm happy about. That one's
When we
generally
go
good
back
all
to
around.
Alamigo, she'll be, I hate this.
Yeah. The moment we have to go back.
Dealing with Xenos again, and the moment when you deal with Xenos halfway through Doma, you're gonna be
Yeah, for no goddamn reason. We have no reason to engage him there. Aside from Yugiri wants to. Which did affect my opinion of Yugiri as a character. Like, Rain loves her, and I'm like, nah, she did a dumb thing, and we had to go deal with Xenos again. Instantly no. Anyway, end of stream. We'll come back to this next time.
Don't hold your breath, people.
No, I am determined to get out of here.
I see.
That's what everybody else said.
I'm determined to get out of here.
Yeah, and then, you know.
I remember going on a rescue mission to get Fly out of here. Are we gonna have to do the same thing for you?
No, multiple days.
Rescue
Just
mission.
come on, Fly. Come on.
God,
You
it
can
was
do it.
bad.
You can do it.
It'll be better when it's over, I
Almost.
promise. You're like, I hate that.
Almost.
Stop it.
Almost stopped playing. Because everybody that I would talk to, they would ask, oh, cool, what part of the story are you in? And I go, Stormblood, and they're like, oh, it gets so much better after that. And it's like, thanks, you're really making it really want me to get through this boring expansion that just sucks.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't tell you how many times I got the.
It'll get better.
Oh, it gets better
afterwards, we
after that.
promise.
Yeah, we promise it gets better after that. Just stay with it. Okay.
Try your best.
It's like a slugfest of it, and the end game, like.
No,
The guy was a
I
fanatic, and
physically
he
had to
was
like drag
cool,
him
but,
onto
like-
the game and then force him into party. And I said, okay, we're doing story today. You're doing it. And then as soon as he unlocked something, I'd be like, awesome, and I'd click the button to make us go. Like, no, I had to drag him. And I had to
almost
recruit
stopped
Rain for the
playing the game.
insta-queue so he wouldn't run away.
Stormblood, you know that Stormblood is super, like, terrible because of the fact that you have to tell people who are first time through Stormblood to hang in there. It's going to get better later.
Well, and like, yeah, originally, yes, Aram Reborn was the part that people dropped the most because it was long, not because it was super boring, but because it was long, and they just they felt like this is a drag. Stormblood is the only one that I've seen so far that no, things could be happening. They could be in the thick of the plot, and they cannot will themselves to continue. And they drop this game in Stormblood while plot is happening, and I'm like, holy shit! Like this is why I'm like, no, Stormblood is by far the worst expansion, because literally they will be like middle of Stormblood, things are going on, plots going on, and they have
That is
zero
because
want.
simply like AR, even though AR was long, and I say was because New Game
They
Plus
cut
is
it in
its
half
own thing.
now.
Yeah, some people think it's still long, but it's the average length of the average expansion. So whatever.
Yeah,
but
it's about the same now.
yeah, but like at least AR even though it is boring in some pieces, the stuff that's happening are influential and like means things. When you play Stormblood, things just happen just to happen, and you have no idea what is going on or like why.
Yeah. Or like they'll like give you the why, but it feels very hollow, which is what my issue is. Like, yeah, you've told me that we have to move into Alamigo to solidify our advantage, but like, no, we don't.
It's just bad. It's just bad. Okay? It's just horrible. It's a horrible
like
time.
if you have to physically drag your sprouts through an expansion, that's a problem. First time players.
mean, I've personally had to drag people both through ARR and Stormblood, which is why I'm like, you know, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're a story fanatic, you're gonna like ARR, but not like Stormblood. Where if you like more like, you know, the content is fine, you know, the game is starting to get into its systems and grooves, you're gonna put Stormblood over ARR. But like me personally, I'm just like, you know, I'm just indifferent in them. They're both not really things that you talk about.
I mean, we talk a lot about Stormblood. How shitty it is.
You don't talk positively about them, in my opinion.
That's fair.
That's why I am indifferent about them.
It's just bad.
And honestly,
It's just bad.
since
When
they
you
chopped it in
get-
half,
when you
I
get-
haven't had a single problem with getting sprouts through it. They're Reborn. Ever since they chopped it in half.
When you get told constantly by people, because they all...
I mean, who
because
have you
they-
dragged through ARR after it was fixed?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nowadays, they've done so much to a Realm Reborn that I have zero trouble getting people through a Realm Reborn. Because they've adjusted the dungeons enough to you know, not be the drag they used to be. They've cut the story in half.
Yes. But my question was like, who have you dragged after the New Game Plus happened?
That's true. There's been not very many.
Yeah.
Post ARR is the
Because
worst
Fly
part.
was back when it was pre ARR and it was bad, and that's probably the last person I can think of that you actively got through the game with.
That's true.
So there are a couple of key problems that were definitely before they got fixed, and that was level 50 dungeons where literally
they're not
the
fun.
most important story stuff was happening, and people were just running through it, and it just like.
Oh yeah, this is
There are two
before
dungeons.
this is before they even made Praetorium and Meridianum 4-man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 8-man. They were Praetorium I think was 4-man.
No, Praetorium was 8-man too.
Okay.
Yeah, they were
Well,
both 8-man.
So Meridianum, before it was 4-man, it was 8-man, and you literally like whoever
You skipped 30,
knew
like you
the
skipped all
dungeon
but like 30% of it. It was
would
great.
they just ran through it, and you just followed people. Like you didn't even do anything. Like as a healer, I didn't have to do anything because it just ran through it.
Yup.
And then with Praetorium, the problem was you had to set aside an hour and a half for cutscenes.
Yeah, you did. They
Yeah.
didn't cut it in half like
That's
they do now.
exactly what the problem is, though. What I was saying, like ARR is fantastic in terms of its writing, its plot, keeping you engaged, building up for the later, like giving you the overall narrative that you need to carry you through the game. But the content in ARR
not
is
good.
terrible.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
good.
at least in Stormblood, the content is good. The writing is terrible.
Yep. And note, I have not said a single bad thing about how it plays. Stormblood, how it plays, oh my god, it's so fun. I love how it plays.
And that's the only thing that is great about the expansion.
Yeah, but unfortunately, as you know, I tend to value that less than I do the story parts.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
It all
No, that's
depends
fine.
on the person. If you are a story person like Ice, you're gonna say ARR is great,
Is better.
fantastic. If like Stella, for instance, who wants to do the action stuff, her and Adonis think Stormblood is awesome.
Yeah. Well, except for Xenos. Stella also does not
just-
appreciate Xenos.
I mean, Xenos is an entirely different conversation, though. Honestly, like
I mean,
because
you say that,
like,
but like him and Stormblood go hand in hand. This is when he was introduced and where he had the most impact.
him and Stormblood do go hand in hand, but the problem is Xenos' existence messes up so much of Final Fantasy 14 going forward too. So.
Oh yeah, no, but like you can kind of almost remove him from where he comes in later. Stormblood, you can't. He's there all the time. Fucker.
It's just
So
bad.
it's just like,
it's
oof.
just when people tell you to keep trudging through it and it gets so much better, it makes you not want to play the expansion because they're telling you how bad the expansion is.
Yeah, we're so sorry.
And
I agree with
just
that.
keep. Well, it wasn't you guys in particular. It would be like random new people, or you know, people that are making it that are in Shadowbringers going into like Endwalker. They'd be like, "Oh, cool. What part of Stormblood or expansion?" I'd be like, "Oh, I'm in Stormblood. I'm like halfway through it," and they're like,
I'm so sorry.
"Oh, just keep going through it. I'm so sorry. It'll get better.
Yeah,
Trust me, it'll get better."
And if that's
it's
the
like,
universal response, man.
it just makes it. It's like, why do I want to play? I don't want to play. I just don't want to play
ridiculous.
anymore.
I literally said, okay, if you get past this trial, literally, like 2 cutscenes later, it picks up immediately, which is of course when they shifted into prepping for Shadowbringers. He did not believe me, and then lo and behold, we finished the trial in the 0.3 the 0.3 patch after Stormblood, and literally just like a cutscene later, he's like, "Oh, I'm into it now." Like it's wild how quickly that switch gets flipped. They want to abandon Stormblood immediately.
Like when they decide to stop writing Stormblood's narrative and start, doing Shadowbringers as prologue, it becomes an entirely different thing.
Mm-hmm. And so cool. And you're like, whoa. Anyway, actual done. We've been chilling for another 15 minutes. Have a good night, everybody.